Hello and Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I'll be discussing visualization. Visualization is a process of representing data graphically. It is used to convert large datasets into visual graphics for the easy understanding. As it is a pictorial or graphical representation of the information, there are many ways to make visualization in Wolfram language. We will begin with the plot, a way to plot a function or set of functions. Plot is a frequent use function for plotting 2D expression, and the syntax for plot is here we will have two arguments. The first argument contains the function to be plotted, and the second argument contains the variable to be plotted with respect to, and the minimum value and the maximum value. So in this example, I'll plot sin x. The function will be sin x, and with respect to x from 0 to 6 pi. And here is our output. We can also plot two functions on the same axis, and the syntax will be like this. By this plot function, sin x and cos x will be plotted on the same axis with respect to x from 0 to 10. And for the output, I'll press shift plus enter. Here is our output. The parametric plot function is used to create parametric plots to plot function based on some parameters, and in this case t, and the syntax will be like this. The function that will be plotted are cos t and sin t with respect to t, and the limit will be 0 to 2 pi. And here is our output. Wolfram language also supports 3D visualization. The syntax will be same, just additional variable specification. So here is our 3D plot, which is quite interactive. This can be moved with the mouse very easily. The syntax for the parametric plot 3D will be similar. So we will just press shift plus enter, and here is our output, a 3D plot. It can be easily moved, zoom in and zoom out. So if we have a set of data rather than equations, we might need to use a list plot for its visualization. List plot function is a frequently used function for visualizing data. Here we are taking first 25 prime numbers and going to plot them. So shift plus enter. Here is our 25 points plotted on the graph. What if we want to join these points? So we will use another function named list line plot. We will have a graph. If you provide a list of numbers, this plot assumes that they are unit interval. We can also give two-dimensional data like this. So for 3D, we can give x, y, and z values for each point, and we will get our output like this, which can easily be rotated in any direction with the help of mouse. So for temporal visualization, when you are plotting data which is based on time, you need a specialized function like datelist plot. Here we are plotting a list of values starting in August year 2000. Datelist plot transform the x-axis into time-based units. This is often useful for financial visualization. These functions can be used for time-related data. So, For charts, there are a variety of charting functions in Wolfram language. With the help of these charts, we can get the best possible result with the help of this little assets. So with the function of bar chart, we can have our bar chart. Multiple data sets can be visualized by adding more list of data like this. We can also give multiple sets of data, and then we can have our inputs. So for pie chart, we have the function named pie charts, and here is our output. Similarly, in this example, we have taken multiple sets of data, and we are going to have our pie chart by entering shift plus enter. Here is our pie chart. Histogram is a good way to visualize statistical data and distribution. In this example, we have taken random variables from normal distribution 0 and 1, and we are going to have our histogram. In the case of histogram 3D, we will have the function name histogram 3D, and here we have our histogram pie chart and bar charts. So if we talk about graphs, graphs are a set of nodes joined by edges, and they are very easy to create. And the syntax for a graph is the function name graph, and this is the list of a connection between the nodes. And to get the edge symbol, we need to press escape UE and then escape, and we will get this undirected graph connection symbol. And for directional graph symbol, we will press K DE and again escape, so we will get this. So to evaluate this, we will enter shift plus enter, and here is our graph. Here we are having example of directional graph, in which we can know the direction of the graph. This is the example of label vertices and edges, where we have given the so here in this example we have label vertices and edges. In this example we have given the condition to label the vertex as hello. So the vertex is labeled as hello. Here in this example, the vertex shape function, we have used the function vertex shape, and we have given the condition diamond. So here are the diamonds. So here we have used the function show. If we want multiple visualization on the same axis, so we need and to do this we need a show function. Shift plus enter, and we will get this function combined, two graphs combined. Manipulate function is a key to making expression interactive, and the syntax for manipulate function is first the expression, and then the variable. First the expression, and then the variable, and the ranges it's been varied over maximum to minimum. It enables interactive and construct a graphical user interface actually. Here is example to manipulate to continuous parameters, and here is our output. See, it has enabled interaction and has constructed a graphical user interface. Here we have another example in which we will manipulate two parameters. So in this video, we talked about visualization and different types of visualization. Hope it was good. Thank you.